Hello. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, you can still see my computer, but it's fine. Let's pop that there. Okay. Hi everyone. No music today. Sorry, I got a copyright strike last week because I forgot the music did a continuation thing, like it just kept going on and started playing non-copyright music, and that's always annoying. And also, guys, I don't think I can listen to that playlist again. It does feel a bit weird sitting here in silence because I'm normally not in silence ever, with my own thoughts. But it's fine. We'll struggle through. You guys put music on in the background if you like, and then you can listen to whatever you desire. Let's see who's here. Lots of people here to start with. Hi Wendy, hi Christiane, hi Joe, hi Annie, hi Rose, hi Egg. I'm just gonna call you Egg. Hi Payout. I always want to call you PayPal, but I know that's not your name. Payout. I know how to say your name. I've seen you on camera. I know. Capitan and Jessica. Hi everyone, and hi everyone else who's just chilled in the background. We're gonna just get going because we got lots to do today, and I'm gonna try my very hardest to get us a final today, which is why I've got my paints out. I'm prepared, guys. I've got the paper here, and we're just gonna get going. So markers, I haven't drawn since last night, so it's been a good 24 hours. I'm a bit rusty. We'll be fine. Hi everyone. Someone is with no name. How do you just have no name? Is it like a space or something? That's weird. Alright, so today we're going to be drawing the Cassowary. The Cassowary. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this guy is crazy. He's like, look at him. So, I can't do no music, guys. I feel so awkward. I'm just going to put some music on. Just tell me if you can hear it, okay? I literally just can't do it. Alright. I just have to have... I don't think the microphone will pick it up, but let's see. Okay. Guys, are you okay with no music, or do you want me to play it? The silence is deafening. All I can hear is my blood moving through my body. It's like that quietest room in the world. Do you guys know that? The quietest room in the world where people go crazy when they go in there? That's what I feel like right now. No music is good. Okay, no music is good for you guys, but for me, I'm just gonna pop on my old fave Stream Beats just in case the microphone picks it up. And you tell me, okay, if you can hear it. If someone's playing music, okay, Jessica's playing music, nice. Oh, this is oh, that was Dance Monkey. Okay. If I put this real low, can you guys hear that? I don't think you can hear it. It's fine. It's just so I have something, you know, because I feel awkward without it. I know. I should probably talk to my therapist about that. When I get one, I'll let you know how it goes. Right, here we go. So, the Cassowary is like a dinosaur bird. Look at him. I've got all of my tabs open already. Oh, look at this. Cassowary, deadliest bird on earth, it says. Look at this one. Hilarious. So, we're going to start with an easy one just to warm up. This one is pretty chill. I should definitely make myself comfy, yes. It's difficult, oh yeah, it is difficult for me to focus, Wendy. I think, actually, I may have some brain problems with silence, but it's fine. Alright. Let me just erase this. I drew that one. Yeah, I think... I just, there's a lot of images to get through, so we're just going to try and move fast today. So we got blue, we're going to get a red. I don't have the very good red in my Ecoline pens, is the only problem. This is the only one I have. That's fine. And then I think we'll try and do black for the body. This one here. I feel like, no, we had green, black and red last week, didn't we? And now we've got blue, black and red. Okay. Alright, let's get going. Who has drawn today? Has anyone drawn the bird today? I know that Rose says she's drawn. Is anyone else drawing along? Do you guys need the Pinterest. I'll just pop it in chat just in case. That's Google. I don't know if the chat stays on the YouTube after. Wait, how do I copy this? Copy link. And then go over here and paste it. There we go. Okay, so if you guys want to follow. Wow, so many people just popping in. Some people are drawing along, lovely. Oh nice, lots of people are drawing. I've drawn my cassowary, but it's not a bird. A human version of how I see that bird. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, your human interpretations are so cool. That's sketch daddy, which I don't know why, because it's got the word daddy. I just don't want to. I'm gonna call you SD. Is that okay? Like an SD card. All right. So I like this guy because he looks chunky, which unlike the one we drew last week, if you guys can remember that one, it was the masked. Was it the masked Trogon we drew last week? And I wasn't really feeling him, was I? Because he's a very tropical bird. But this one, I think I'm going to get along with a little bit better. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? I don't want to... I'll stop it if you can hear it. Turn it down. I think this pen's running out. I don't have the ink for this pen yet. 706. But I've made Jackson's. I put one ink in my Jackson's basket. This one here. 407. And I'm just gonna put stuff in, and then when I have like enough stuff, I'll do an order. And it's replacements only this year. We can hear the music. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down. That's gonna be annoying if you want to play your own music. Is that better? Well, you forgot I was doing the stream. No worries. You've arrived just in time. Okay, Matt is drawing a turkey. Basically the same, right? Basically the same bird, I would say. We're gonna go bird by bird this week instead of doing the blocks first. We're gonna go bird by bird to make sure we can fit them on the page. So let's pick a colour. I haven't drawn with this colour yet in this challenge, I don't think. Burnt Sienna 10. I like that one. And maybe a grey. This grey, violet grey. And maybe a dark colour for the eyes and stuff. And I don't know what we're going to do for neon for this guy. Maybe around his neck when we come to it. I forgot it was Wednesday and I was so excited when I saw the live stream. I'm taking a break from training videos. That's super stressful. What training videos are you doing? I'm glad to be of some relief. Let's do this. The problem is with these pencils, the luminous pencils, they're not very bright, I don't find. The best white pencil I think I've used so far is the Posca pencil, but I've lost mine. Alright, can you guys see that? Shall I zoom? Zoom a bit. I find the Cassowary so intimidating. I think it's bringing out some caveman level reaction. Yeah, it's this freaky looking bird, isn't it? I didn't mean that. Is it scary? Is it scary? It's not scary. It's just an interesting looking bird. One that I guess we're not used to. Don't really see it in your day-to-day life, but it's a fun one. When we were making the list, we did the me and Birdie, we did the short list, and we wanted to include like a nice variety on the short list that people would, so if you were doing the short list, you would have, you know, some nice birds to draw, not just all the same colors, all the same sizes. And the Cassowary, we had to pick between this one and another bird. I forgot which bird it was now, but we kept this one on the short list just because I don't think you would normally draw it if it wasn't part of a challenge like this. Like if you weren't doing a challenge, I don't think you would normally draw it. I think you'd, I mean, I'm just speaking for myself. I would definitely avoid this bird. Any chance I was given. Have you tried the soft white from Holbein? I haven't. Holbein, what is that, a coloured pencil? I didn't know they did coloured pencils. some Birbfest entries have helped make them really fun and cute. I know some people can make their birds so cute, even if it is a bird like this. That's right, I tidied my desk up the other day and now everything is tidied up, so it's kind of hard to get to. I should just bring this over here so we can see everything. Heavy. Oh yeah, okay. So it's a yeah, it's a pencil. I don't think I've tried the Holbein pencils. It's got this like weird wattle thing there. You and Birdie have done a fantastic job with the list. The variety of big and little is brilliant. Yeah, we that's something that we try to do. I think you were here a couple of weeks ago and as explaining how we chose the birds. We try and choose them so they're a variety of big, little, simple, difficult, or complicated, colourful, solid colour, black and white. Yeah, I think we got a good list this year. Birbfest! Hi Chloe! Yep, this is Birbfest. We're drawing the Cassowary. Cassowary. If anyone is from a country where they have these birds, let me know how you pronounce it. The feet on this one. Yeah, I know, they're dinosaur feet. They're basically like huge chickens or turkeys or something, I guess. I have been not struggling, but I do find sometimes the birds that are just one solid colour a little bit tricky. The same with the birds that are like 1,000 colours. I think my sweet spot is three colours. Cassowary. That's how I've been saying it. Oh, hi Rosalie. My sister's called Rosalie. I think I've probably told you that before. I'm a bit behind on Birbfest, but it's so much fun. Thank you for the great prompt list. I am behind on posting for Birbfest. I'm up to date. Well, after today, after I do this bird, I'll be up to date with these legs. This is going to be just like a warm-up bird. I don't think I want to draw the legs like this. Although, they're kind of funny. They're almost like monster feet. You know, like those slippers that you can get that look like monster legs? They look like that. They're here in Australia. Oh yeah, I saw on the book this morning that they have them in Australia. Yeah, this is weird looking. I'm not sure I like this one. Although, can I tell you guys, last week when we did the masked Trogans, do you remember how I didn't enjoy doing them? And I was like, oh, I don't like this. Everything's going wrong. Oh. I actually was looking back at them the other day. I don't want to skip because I think I have some... Oh no, this is fine. These have all been done. I don't want to skip ahead because I've done some ahead. So yeah, these birds here, if you weren't here last week, I did like this page. And I was really mean to myself. I think. Or I don't know. I was like so negative. But a couple of days later, I looked at them and I was like, they're not so bad. Like, they're actually quite nice. I think I was just having a really hard time with that colour, wasn't I? This one has kind of dinosaur feet. Yeah, they do. I think they're basically dinosaurs. I mean, they say chickens are dinosaurs, right? And like birds in general are dinosaurs. These are like the most dinosaur looking. It's the world's most dangerous bird. It can deliver a powerful kick strong enough to break bones. I don't think I'd want to meet one, to be honest. I mean, in the UK we have fields of cows, which can be quite dangerous. And they have 4 legs, so you think maybe they would actually run faster than, but I know that some birds can get up to crazy speeds. Like, can't an ostrich run faster than a cheetah or something? Okay, so we did one bird. That was our warm-up. And now we're gonna move on. Should we go backwards in time? Backwards in time. No, we'll go forwards. Let's do this one. This one scares me a little bit because it's so weird. In Hungarian, it's Kazua. Kazua. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm just trying to like think of the word. Yeah, it kind of like has the same phonetics almost. Hi Chelsea, been following along every week, first time in chat. The cassowary is most closely related to the emu. Welcome to chat. Okay, let's do this bird. I don't think I'm going to enjoy drawing this because I never like just drawing heads on their own. I'll just do it over here. By the way, can you still hear the music or is it quiet now? I might turn it off now. Now that I've gotten into the rhythm of talking, I think I'm okay now. It's only at the start. It feels like an awkward party that I've been invited to, but I didn't really want to go to, but I went to support my friend. And she left me and she's off somewhere else having fun with other people that she knows, and I'm by myself, like, wondering why everyone ate the chips, you know. But now I'm fine. That was just a few minutes ago. I'm okay now. Always takes me a little bit, you know, to get into the groove because it is quite nerve-wracking doing stream. If anyone's done stream before, it does take a little bit of getting used to. It makes sense. It's large and can hurt. Of course, it's in Australia. Cassowary, like the word where. Oh yeah, Cassowary. I always keep saying it wrong. I'm from Melbourne, but go to far north Queensland a lot. We have a lot of traffic waiting for one to cross the road for about an hour. Lazy. I don't want to cross the road. Okay, this little bird is going to be so difficult. It's fine. Just colour his face in. Yeah, I didn't think I'd like this one. I put this one on here just to have a little bit of variety in the references, just in case anyone wanted to use the references, but it is not the best. They have yellow eyes, so maybe we can use the neon yellow in the eye. Think about it, this kind of primary coloured, yellow, blue and red. Give my neon colours in there. Where did you live in New Zealand? I'm a Kiwi. Oh nice. Where are you from? Who you were asking? What time is it where you are? I keep seeing references tonight and it's still morning here in California. It is 7 p.m. here. But it is winter, so it gets darker. I think it's getting darker like 4:30 now. Okay, he looks kind of like a frog there. I'm not hating it. It just looks a bit strange. Do you ever put down a pencil and immediately forget where you put it? Born in Christchurch, but mainly lived in Auckland. That's cool. I don't know if you were asking me because I lived in New Zealand, but just in case you were, I don't want to be like narcissistic just thinking you're asking me, but I lived in New Zealand. I moved there when I was 12 with my parents. Didn't have a choice in the matter, but I didn't mind. I liked it, and I lived there for 12 years. So you can go and do the math on how old you think I am. And we lived in Auckland for a year, and then we moved down to Invercargill, which is right at the bottom. Which you'll know. I believe California is the same time zone. It's 11:20 where Wendy is. Oh, Wendy, you're drawing today's bird, right? Because you're doing the shortlist. Oh, this one's nice. I like this one. Such a pretty bird when you look at his face like that. Like this one, not so much. I feel like this one needs some shading actually. Let's go back here. Let's give him some pink cheeks. This is what happens when you put all your art materials away. Okay. I don't know if that's where the cheeks go, but they can. Okay, there. I lived in Invercargill for the first 7 years of my life. Very cool. I liked Invercargill actually. It's basically like the UK almost. I mean, obviously it's still got some New Zealand culture, but not the same as in the North Island, because my parents moved to the North Island when I was in uni, and I used to go visit them on holidays. And the North Island, they lived in Whangarei, and it's a lot different. It was a lot different up there. Like, it felt like a lot different than Invercargill. So I like this one. I think I saw a couple of people drew this one or something similar close up, and it's really nice. You can get all that lovely detail. You don't need to worry about their body, but I quite like their bodies. I think they're the fun part. They're the most fun part for me. So if you guys aren't drawing a bird tonight, let me know what you're doing. Are you just chilling out? Should we do the thing on top of his head in neon? I feel like it's not neon, but I need to do something. Oh, that reminds me. So I have this whole stack of originals, right? That all have neon on them because I chose to do that. Look, listen to my past self was not thinking right when she decided to do that, but I just love neon. I can't help myself. And now I tried scanning them in, and obviously they're not going to scan in. I knew that. So I popped on Instagram the other day, like, should I... I'm thinking of doing them digitally, which I've done before in the past, like drawing them, just basically filling it in Photoshop, trying to match the colours. Or I'm thinking of asking Martin to try and take photos of them for me and see if I can make prints that way. Look at this guy. I think they look better with smaller eyes. We'll do the next one with smaller eyes. What bird is that? This is the Cassowary. We've said the name so many times, I have no idea how to say it now. I'm cooking dinner. Can't draw, no worries. Enjoy cooking dinner. I used to watch streams when I was cooking dinner. I got really into Twitch. This was before I ever streamed. I used to stream on Twitch. I got really into Twitch, and I used to watch a lot of people on Twitch. And I would always put a stream on when I was cooking dinner. But now I just put music on and have a little dance. Oh, very cold in North Florida. I saw today it was snowing there. Is it snowing where you are? I caught a video earlier and it was snowing there. Do cameras work better than scanners with neon? Yeah, I think they do, because the problem with the scanner, I did read up about it a few years ago when I started using neon, and it's something to do with the light, the reflection, maybe there's some scientists on the call that can help me out here, the refraction, basically the color in the neon, the scanner can't pick up that frequency of light. So it can't pick it up. It basically just scans it. Like, it just picks up a hint of the color. But like, so with the neon pink, it completely washes it out. And then with the yellow, it almost is like colorless, but you can see the texture of the paint. So I had one bird and I had put on like multiple layers of paint, maybe like 3 layers of paint, and they had dried, and then I had put them on again. And if you look at the picture, it just looks like yellow, but on the scan, it like shows where the paint was dry, and then when you added a new paint, it was actually quite interesting. Do we need to lighten this? That's darkened. That's too bright. I think my camera settings are all wrong. Sorry, I just had okay, no. 34 degrees today, that's hot. Me and my daughter are watching along with your live draw tonight. Oh, so fun. Is she gonna draw birds too? Hi Cheryl, you haven't missed much. We started about half an hour ago. I'm just warming up with some birds. And rambling about stuff. So yeah, basically the photo can pick up more colors, because I guess the sensor, and it doesn't have to, I don't know, it's science stuff, right? I'm not like a scientist. shocker. So the only problem with taking photos is lighting the photo nicely, having it completely flat, like having it completely perpendicular to, and we don't really have a setup like that. We'd have to do something like put them on the floor and then put lights around them and then mount them like stands. I don't know. I think people that do that professionally have like a proper rig. And also mine's kind of busy and I don't want to bother him because it's quite a lot, but I might just ask him just to see, to do a couple and see if it works. Because I know that people do take photos of their artwork and sometimes the quality is better. I just have never done it because it just seems like too much work, you know, too much hassle. Okay, so this is this one, Silly Bird. I actually really like this one so far. The legs are growing on me. Like they've grown on him a lot. They've grown on him a lot. Kirsty is drawing. Nice. I normally just watch, but tonight I'm trying to sketch. Lovely. Yeah, the Cassowary is not the prettiest bird, but I think he does have some merits. Like, look at those gorgeous eyes. And he does have lovely colouring when the light hits him. Yeah, Rosalie, I could always add the neon by hand. I did think of doing that. The problem is, a lot of the time I've actually mixed the neon into the paint to kind of make the paint like glow. So, for example, like, yeah, I mean, these aren't the finals that aren't behind me, but sometimes like for, let's have a look. For this guy here, the Potu, I just did one circle for the eye, if you guys remember that. And then for some of them, like for the duck, I would have taken the green and I would have mixed the neon in. So it's more difficult that way. I think even if you photograph them, you won't be able to get the colours. Yeah, that's true, Wendy. Even if I photograph them, you won't be able to print neon, but it'll be more close. It'll be more close than if I scan it and try and fake the colours. But I was thinking actually of doing special edition prints where I do paint over with neon. I may just do like a special edition, like 10 of each, because I think that'll be a lot to do, you know. It's like basically, yeah, and it won't completely match either. It'll just be like embellishments. Anyway, let's move on because time's a wasting. This guy looks like he's on a catwalk. Trying to find like a fun pose. Oh, this one with the baby is so cute. This one with the baby. Oh, Brittany, message retracted. You can try a test with your phone camera. It won't be as high res, but I might give you an idea. That's a great idea, Wendy. That is a great idea. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's do this one with pencil first. Pencil first for this one. We'll see if we can get the shapes a bit more shapy. If you guys are listening to music on your own, I'm very curious to know what you are listening to, because I'm not playing music. If this is your first time joining, normally we play like we play this playlist called Stream Beats, but I've been playing it for over a year and I don't like it so anymore. But I also hate not listening to music. If you're late and you didn't hear my whole rant, that basically I'm just ranting again. But yeah, let me know if what you're listening to, because I need some new music, guys. My Spotify it's just repeats now, and it's really annoying. And I have a really eclectic taste of music as well. I mean, I don't like everything. Come on. I don't like jazz, for example. I'm not crazy, but I do like a big mix of things. Lo-fi. Oh, I love a bit of lo-fi. I think one of these things was his eye. That's right. No one's gonna... This isn't going in any science journal, is it? Unless... Is there any scientists here? I really want to make a book about birds, like a bird book, and I don't quite know what book that would be. So many bees. I feel like I'm alliterating everything. I don't know exactly what the book of birds would be, but I know I want to do something with birds, something like a non-fiction book. I think that would be so fun. And I was telling Martin this was like 3 years ago. I've been wanting to do this. This guy looks like he's gonna fall over. Did not draw him right. It was fine. And Martin was like, "Oh, you should find a scientist who wants to write about birds, and then you can draw the birds." But even back then, like 3 years ago, I wasn't drawing realistically. But now, could you imagine my birds being in a scientific book, like the Cassowary, and then you just have this here? I don't think it would work, but it's still fun to think about. Hello, Laurie. What a fun bird. Yeah, he's okay. We're just getting used to him right now. We're just warming up again. My son got me into listening to Japanese city pop. Japanese city pop. Haven't heard of that one. I guess that's a genre, right? See, it's interesting that you say he's learning Japanese and he's listening to music. Because when I was learning Spanish, I listened to a lot of Spanish music, South American. And I didn't really teach you because it's so fast. And you'd get like the lyrics, and it was fun sometimes. Sometimes I'd get the lyrics and I would, as an exercise, what's that word? Translate them. I love the dad and the baby, so cute. Yeah, they are cute. I've drawn mine a little bit lopsided. That's fine. I went to Queensland a couple of months ago and did a few rainforest walks. I'm glad I didn't meet that bird. Oh, that sounds so lovely though. Our next big holiday that we want to do is to go to Borneo, and it won't be for probably 2 years because we're trying to move house. Well, we're trying to buy a house right now, like in the process of looking and buying a house. And then when we get a house, we really want to get a dog. So it won't be for a couple of years because obviously, you know, the dog has to be old enough, and we gotta old enough to, like, you know, go through all the puppy stages and everything and be able to be with friends or family or whatever. And also money, saving up. So, but the next place we want to go to, sorry, that was so long-winded. You guys are just like, come on, April, get to the point. Get on with it. Where are you going? Borneo. We want to go to Borneo. It's Martin's dream, actually. I mean, I think it'd be cool too, but if I could pick anywhere to go next, I would probably pick Japan. I'd love to go to Japan. But Martin really wants to see the orangutans. And I mean, Borneo sounds cool to me as well. They got so many birds there. They got so many cool plant life. But thinking also about some other things they have there, like big old spiders and bugs, and yeah. They don't have any cassowaries there, I don't think. But still, spiders are pretty scary. He's in the 3rd year. Your son's in the 3rd year, I'm guessing. He should know a lot of Japanese, maybe. Have you ever seen the book A Pandemonium of Parrots? I saw it in my library the other day and it reminded me of your art. It's a children's book. I haven't heard of that one. Someone posted a book on Instagram though, and I think it was, they go by the username Library Must House, and they posted a book on birds, like a children's book about birds, and it looked so cool. I really wanted it. I put it on my wish list. I have a little wish list of books. I have like a book wish list, and I have a children's book, well, a picture book wish list. Don't want to call them children's books because adults can enjoy them too. And I like picture book. Speaking of holidays, I'm going to France in May. Wendy, you're going to be the closest to me you've ever been. Where are you going to France? And can I meet you? And we can sit in a cafe and eat baguettes. Denali, hi. I'm trying to see other things. I love your cassowaries. Thank you. I'm not a big fan right now. all of the birds that I've done on stream, I'm like, I don't like this one. But yeah, we're hopefully going to get something nice by the end. I mean, even if we don't get anything cool on this page, I actually really love this guy. I think he can make a really fun little drawing. So I'm not mad, actually. We'll pick this one. If we draw and we don't like any of the other ones, we'll pick this one. These ones here, they feel a little bit stiff to me. I think it's because I did them with line first. They feel a little bit stiff. So we'll do the next ones just with marker first. I'm also going to run out of page, aren't I? I have to draw them smaller, I think. Do you think you'll continue live streaming after Birbfest? Yes, Annie, I think I will. I think I mentioned last week that I used to live stream a lot. I used to live stream every Thursday, and I did it for about 3 years. And then last year I got really, really busy and I stopped. I think it was about June I stopped. It might have been before that because I hadn't streamed for 8 months. So 8 months from January, if you guys can figure that math out. That's too advanced for me. That's when I stopped streaming, and I actually kind of forgot that I streamed. So when I started again, and I think Annie, it was you, right, who asked me? Who asked me if I was going to stream again. I was like, oh, I forgot I streamed. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try and carry on. It'll be on a Thursday though, not a Wednesday. But just because I used to always do it on a Thursday, and I don't know why, like I have been streaming on a Wednesday, but a Thursday for me feels better. I don't know why, it just does. Do you guys like Thursday for a stream? Doesn't matter. I don't know. I like them. So I like this guy. He doesn't look very fluffy though. He needs more fluff. Let's go outside the lines here. Draw outside the lines. Rebels. So he's more fluffy. What markers am I using? I am using these guys. Not all of them, obviously. But they are the Ecoline brush pens. And they're really cool because they're refillable. I don't have my ink. It's on the side over there. It's right there in boxes. But basically, and this is so embarrassing, guys. If anyone saw my YouTube video where I got like an art haul, and I was like, yeah, I don't know how you refill these, but I just pop them, and I was just popping them. I was just dripping the ink onto this, and about 4 people in the comments said, you just twist the top off, and you just refill it here. I feel like such an idiot, but very happy for the advice because it's been very helpful. I'd much prefer illustrative, fun imagery to a non-fiction book. A lot of non-fiction books for kids, though, are really illustrative and really fun. So it wouldn't be like a scientific non-fiction book. It would be kind of like a learning book, or maybe a book about, I don't know, where baby birds come from. I don't know what the kids are reading these days, but it would be something like that. Oh. I always do that with my eraser. Very annoying. Which weekdays are the Odd Orange streams? They're on Tuesday, so I can't stream on Tuesday. I don't stream on Monday because... Okay, so I'll tell you my schedule for the week, alright? Mondays, the week's just starting. I'm positive, I'm optimistic, but also it's Monday. Come on, you know? Like, let me chill out. Tuesday, Odd Orange is every other week. Wednesday is hump day. But also, Martin goes to photography club, and I can watch a film, I can eat snacks, it's like a couple hours to myself. And then Thursday is not normally anything, so that's when I used to stream. Because Friday is, I don't do anything on Friday night. I don't do any work, I don't do any drawing, unless sometimes I do. But I normally don't do anything on Friday. It's like completely no work day, no Monkey Mataka, no Etsy, no YouTube, no drawing. I normally just chill out. And the reason why I think I picked Thursday is because a lot of the people that I was on patrons for used to do patrons on Wednesday, like Patreon live streams, and sometimes Monday as well. There are so many amazing birds to see this month. I can spend hours and hours scrolling through Birbfest. Yeah, it's so lovely. I was looking on there earlier. I actually searched Birbfest, the tag, and then I put Cassowary after it. And I've been finding, I have not seen all the birds. I don't know how you guys are finding the hashtags and stuff, but I'm getting a lot of mentions, and Birbfest is, and I'm trying to share some birds every day, but I've been finding it's really difficult to see everyone's birds. I have to go on my tags, on my mentions, and then I go on the little, you know, like in the heart, you can see tags and mentions that way, and then on the Instagram thing, there's like your feed, and then if you go across you can also see tags and mentions. I do that. I go on the Birbfest tag, I go on Birbfest 2025 day, whatever it is, and then I put in the name of the thing, and sometimes I'll see birds that have tagged me, they have tagged Birbfest, but they haven't shown up in my tags and my mentions. So it's really annoying actually. I wish Instagram had the old system where if you hashtagged something it just did it in order, because that was so easy. You could just scroll back, like you would just be there for a while scrolling, but at least you'll be able to see everything. And now it's like, honestly, I was trying to think of a good analogy for what it feels like. It feels like just a puzzle every day. Would love to join you painting after Birbfest. Yes, and we can do different stuff every week. Sometimes, let's move on while I'm talking. Sometimes, I used to, oh gosh. I was going to do like a Instagram joke, after this, using this face, but I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'll do it after. Oh, this guy with the babies. Babies are so cute. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so sometimes for lives I would just draw stuff. Sometimes we would, I would have people, I would take suggestions. They were actually my least favourite because people always ask me to draw stuff that are hard. But sometimes we did that, and sometimes I would even do stuff, like if I was making stickers for an Etsy product, we'll just hang out and I would just doodle on Procreate and like tidy my stickers up and stuff. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. What do you think about the Insta frame change? I wish they hadn't done it, because I think that was their thing. That was like that's what it was known for, right? And I think I've just been, over the last few years, I have been conditioned to use the square. Maybe it's good, gets you out of using the square. Now everyone's just going to use a rectangle. For the feed, it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, how many times do you guys go on people's feeds individually? If you find a new artist that you like, you might go on their feed and scroll through and look at their older stuff. But day-to-day basis, you're just seeing whatever people are posting. Like you're just, you know, you're seeing whatever shape they post. So I don't think it's like a massive problem for me. I don't really, it doesn't bother me, to be honest, but it's kind of just like, why? I understand they probably did it because of the whole TikTok thing, but like, why? Like, why bother? Like, when everything's the same, you know, like, you don't want everything to be the same. It's gonna be so boring. It's like the dumbing down of the internet, basically. So this guy's bum is off the page, but I think it's fine. We can kind of figure out what it looks like, right? We can imagine it. Right now I'm imagining an elephant's bum for some reason, but it's not. It's definitely a bird's bum. Let's draw these little guys with this colour. What do you think, Annie, of the change? What do you think about it? What does everyone else think about it? Does it bother you? I don't really think it's too big of an issue, right? Like, it's kind of annoying. I know some people have curated their feeds, so they have things where it kind of like tells a story. I've never done that though, so that kind of stuff I don't worry about. Oh, wow. I thought these birds would be cute to draw, but I'm kind of messing them up a bit. Maybe we'll draw them again a little bit bigger up here, just so we can kind of get the shape of them. Because I think it might be cute to add some little babies. Even if I pick this pose, which I really like, we could always just put some babies down below. What do you guys think? I think if I draw babies on this bird, it'll only be the second bird that I've drawn babies on. The other one was the great crested grebe. Which was that? Oh, that was the bird I posted today, wasn't it? I think. I don't know. I'm so behind on posting. I'm like 4 or 5 days behind, so I get really confused. Love the babies. Thanks, Sue. They're cute, aren't they? Guys, I'm just gonna open the window because I'm boiling. Alright, I'm back. Just miss me? Okay. Let's draw the eyes differently. Sometimes you just gotta shake things up, you know? It's so crazy drawing the eyes differently. It's annoying how your past feed looks weird, but to be honest, I mostly draw in portrait mode, so it'll be okay. Yeah, I mean, I mostly draw in sketchbooks, so it's not completely ideal, because normally when I would take a photo, like this is a square, like the image that you're seeing is almost a square, right? So I would normally put like all of my stuff here so it's pretty, and then I would just cut it like this so you can see most of the sketchbook. But now it's going to be annoying because now it's like, you know, you got to cover a lot of space there. But one page is like a portrait like this. I don't think it matters. Honestly, there's other things in the world to worry about, isn't there? Then what size bitch are you gonna post on Instagram? Oh, these guys have bright orange heads. I don't think that's how they look in real life, but I'm going with it. Look at this tiny pencil. I have another one here. Here it is. Okay, this guy doesn't have a nose. I was wondering why he looked so weird. Doesn't have a nose. There you go, buddy. I actually like this guy. You know what I like? I actually like that his bum is off the page. I think that could be really cute. Like, imagine if this was a square and then his bum is just off the page and maybe these birds are a little bit over. That could be kind of cute. Like, he's just poking his head in. Maybe the kids are up to no good and he's just poking his head in like, what are you guys doing? I pay attention to social media things so little that I didn't even notice a change until just now when you guys are talking about it. Yeah, I only see stuff because I'm now on TikTok after, I don't know how long TikTok's been out for, about 5-6 years. After about 5 years of vowing I would never go on TikTok, and it was the devil software, and it was all just stupid videos, and like, I mean, look, if I could take it back, I would, but I have to eat my words. I joined it like last year in January, and I love it. I love it. What can I say? I wish I was there in the golden years, because I think that would have been fun. But it's like everything. You know that Blue Sky just started up, and everyone was joining Blue Sky. I think I joined it, and I joined it, and I like signed up just so I had a name, but I haven't been on there. And it's like everything. That's the wrong colour. I'm so late to the party all the time. I'm always the latest to the party. Sometimes I don't even turn up to the party. Sometimes I turn up with my own Pringles because I'm worried that there's not going to be food there that I like, and then no one eats the Pringles, and then I take them home with me. True story, I did that one time, and I was with Martin. It was like in our first maybe year of being together, and I took Pringles to a party, like a house party that we were going to, friends from work, and no one ate the Pringles, so I took the Pringles home with me, and as I was carrying them out the door, Martin was like, what are you doing? You can't just take the Pringles, like you brought them as like a gift. I'm like, no, these are my Pringles, no one ate them, I'm taking them home with me. Sorry. I think that's perfectly acceptable. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know if I mumble sometimes. Sometimes I get into a mumbly kind of tone when I go off on one of my storytelling rants. I just get in my own little world. Have you guys seen Shrinking? We just started watching Shrinking on Apple TV like maybe a week ago now on season 2, and it's so good. I'm obsessed with it. And the guy, the lawyer, I forgot his name, but he did, like, every time he goes onto one of his big stories, he reminds me of me when I go onto my rants. And I love him so much. He's my favorite character. It's so funny. It makes me want to laugh and cry every episode. Oh, I'm picking up like all the wrong colours. It's over here. Okay. I can hear you. Okay, thanks, Larry. Thanks. I love Shrinking. I love that show. Yeah, it's so good. I started out in denial, but I'm kind of digging this dino vibe. Nice. And the simple colours. Lovely. I'm glad that you, yay. I think this guy is so cute. Okay, he's my new favourite. Second favourite. These guys are okay too, actually. I mean, I don't hate this page, which is, if you've been watching my streams for a while, normally I don't like what I draw when I'm on stream, because I feel like a little bit, oh, everyone's watching me. But I actually really like this. I just want to do something about this guy's hat. I know it's not a hat, but just he needs something. He needs a little bit of something. I also love the guy in the right corner with the babies. Yes, this is my favourite rose, I think. I want to draw the babies again. Or maybe we'll just leave them like this. I think that's fine, actually. The legs aren't perfect, but that's because I ran out of space, I think. And I just squished them in there. I think I'll be fine once we draw the final. Okay, so now we got a little bit more space. Let's go back to this guy, because I did quite like this guy. Where can I draw him? This is the problem when we run out of, like, space. We have to draw small. Let me draw him with a pencil. This guy's, I love his little wattle. Do you think they're called wattles? They're called wattles on turkeys. Told you guys I was scientific. Yours turned out so nice, vaguely chickeny. Yes. I love the guy with the babies. Me too. The one with the big baby. His stripy legs remind me of the big bird. This one here. Yeah, I kind of like Big Bird. Isn't Big Bird... What is Big Bird? Didn't they... I'm pretty sure he's modelled after an actual bird, isn't he? Maybe not. Like a giant canary or something. I want to draw this guy's legs, but I don't think I'm going to have room. I'll just draw them like really stumpy. It could be kind of cute. Just like this. Just real stumpy legs. There we go. Perfect. This guy to me looks most like a dinosaur from this angle. Gotta have the old eyeball under the beak. Classic eyeball under the beak. And then this thing goes up like this, like a pterodactyl. Yeah, he looks kind of weird this way, and I just realized it's because his body isn't that like classic with the bottom coming out here. It's because he's, yeah, I think I've drawn him kind of weird. I'll just fix him. This doesn't match the reference, obviously. It's not, you know, photorealistic, but close enough. Right, this one I have to put on my replacement list as well because I've almost run out. This is my absolute favourite black. It's actually not a black though, it's dark indigo, but it's my favorite like blackish color. I love it. It used to be my favorite blackish color was a green, but now I've moved on to this one. I think because that green ran out, And I can't remember what the green is now. And maybe it was, I think it was this one. No, that's a different colour. That one's dark sap green. Yeah, it was really sad actually because I had this colour that I really loved, and I had used it so much that I had completely sharpened the name off. I had sharpened up to here basically, and I couldn't figure out what the colour was, so I ordered a bunch of greens from Jackson's to try and get the right colour, and I don't know if I ever found it in the end, but I did find this one. And that concludes my happy story. Okay, Nina's found something important. From the species sections of Big Bird's Wikipedia page. Big Bird was asked by King Friday, numerical numbers that I can't count, if he was related to the Cassowary. He replied, I'm actually a golden condor. I didn't know what a golden condor is. Should we have a look? Just gonna put my tab off while I type, just in case any crazy Google searches pop up. Golden condor, because we may have children in the audience is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about you guys. Alright, here we go. So this is the golden condor. Pop them over here. Oh, that's a California condor. That's not the I did the California condor in last year's Birbfest. I don't think the golden condor's real. I'm sorry, but it looks like he's just Lego here. And then there's a California condor, which is a bird, but obviously is not yellow. Okay, I'm calling shenanigans on this. I think golden condor is made up. Big Bird is a liar. What streaming service are you using, please? I want to do lives eventually. I'm now just checking out OBS. I am using OBS. And it's very, very, very easy to learn. Even me, technophobe, never used a computer a day in her life, can figure it out. It's very, very easy. You'll find heaps and heaps of tutorials online how to use it too. So yeah, just check out YouTube. And welcome to the world of streaming. If you decide to do it, it's really fun. Alright, we got a few more gaps we can fill. We did that one already. Oh, no, not again, sir. Did that one. This one's a supermodel. I quite like this one because it's just from the side and it's quite just very nice, you know, very nice. I don't know where we can fit it though. Let's just see if we can do it with a pencil. Just fit it in with a pencil. I love this shape, the shape of the body here. So lovely. I haven't left any room for cassowary shaped things though, but oh, I'm not even drawing on the screen, sorry. Zoom. There we go. Let's see, I think I missed some chat. So funny with the Pringles, do the same thing with snacky things if no one eats them. You got to. Look, in this economy especially, Pringles be expensive. Is it a dark phthalocyanine? I think it was that one. Yes, it was dark phthalocyanine green. I'm pretty sure it was. You know what? Maybe I have it. Yeah, I got it. It's making such a fuss about it earlier. I got it. I do have it. Let's see like what color it is. So this is the dark phthalocyanine green. You can't really see it. I'll hold it up to the light in a second. And then this one is dark indigo. Indigo-go. Oh god, look at this. Ah! That's terrifying. Here we go. So you can kind of see, like this is the green and this is the indigo. And these are my dirty fingernails, sorry, apologies. Always covered, I've always got something related on them. Ink, oil pastels. Sometimes it's like turmeric if I'm cooking because I don't measure anything. I use my finger, just like, yeah, turmeric's definitely a stainer, that's for sure. It does seem like canary is technically correct answer for big bird. Yeah, I think canary, definitely. Design was based on a previous Henson creation, a 7-foot tall dragon that the puppeteer created. Ooh. A dragon / bird. Okay, sorry. I know that it wobbles every time I zoom in and out, so I do apologise. Excellent, thanks so much. No worries. Some say that big bird's features are similar to those of a whooping crane. I honestly haven't taken much notice of Big Bird, but I'll take your word for it. All I know is that he's extremely yellow. I think I was drawn with this blue one. I used OBS for a friend's wedding. I'm trying to think of how you'd do that. Was OBS officiating the wedding? Or were you like live streaming it? Yeah, we use OBS at work all the time as well. It's just a good all-round software. I really want to draw this bird, but all these other birds are in the way. Yeah, it's fine. I think I already like this one anyway for the final, so I think we're just going to go with that one. Now we're just killing time. We're just killing time, guys. Maybe we can do neon pink for these thingies here. It could be kind of fun. No, apologise for happy artsy fingers. Martin is always pointing things that I have on me. Like I have paint on my elbows a lot. Or I might even have some now. I don't, thank gosh. I have I normally get it all up my arm. I don't have it in it because I haven't drawn since last night. But last night I did on orange and I used oil pastels, and afterwards I had all under my fingernails, all up my hand is a big one. I always get here, all over my desk. It was the oil pastels, when they come out, it does cause a bit of a mess. Anna, you gotta go eat dinner. Have fun. Have a nice dinner. These look so fun. Thank you. They are fun. I actually am enjoying myself tonight. Not like last week. Ugh, what a slog that was. I really enjoyed chatting with everyone, but I did not enjoy that bird. Don't know why. I resisted him so much. And you know, it took me about 4 days after that to actually do the final because I kept procrastinating. I did 3 other birds in that time, but I couldn't do the trogon. The trogon. Yeah, I don't know why. It was like a really weird block in my mind about that bird for some reason. Jessica has to go. Thanks, Jessica. Bye. I always wonder if people are still around when they go, if they just leave. I always feel so rude if I don't see them say goodbye. Oh, live streaming during the pandemic. Yeah, I was just joking about OBS officiating the wedding. I don't think a software can officiate. Like, I don't know how they would even get a license. AI isn't that advanced yet. But that's pretty cool that you could live stream that. Also kind of sad, but you know, technology. It's there sometimes for us, right? I'm a messy painter too, especially with your oil paints now, Wendy, huh? If you get those anywhere, I reckon they would stain, huh? Although, I guess because they don't dry fast, maybe they would actually be okay. I like this guy. He's funny. What's the time? Okay, it's 8 o'clock. We'll just do a couple more to fill in a couple of little gaps, and then we'll do the final. How exciting! We didn't do the final last week. Maybe I should do... No, it's fine. We'll do the sketchbook first. I was going to do the paint bit and then wait until it dried. But we'll carry on. We'll carry on. Because I have to tidy my desk up and everything. And I might go wash my hands so I don't get this on the paper. Are you going to do a video of your oil pastel pieces? I don't know if I have any videos online of oil pastel stuff. I might do. I've got some on my Patreon. on my Patreon. And I got a couple on TikTok as well, like of Odd Orange, just like, you know, zoomy zoom, like really fast. What's that thing called? Time lapse. But I do love oil pastels, and I want to get into them more this year, and also I want to get more into soft pastels too. So and because I'm doing a low buy this year, I'm going to try and use a lot of my materials that I haven't for the last, you know, year or so. So yeah, I should have some oil pastel stuff hopefully up on my YouTube soon. And when I say soon, I mean anywhere between now and June, because I've got so many YouTube video ideas on my list, and the problem is I don't have time. I really wanted to do 2 videos, I wanted to do 1 video a week this year, and it's, you know, 3 weeks into you, and I've already not been able to do that just because Birbfest has been taking up a lot of my time. Work is super busy, my day job, and I've got so many YouTube videos on my list, so yeah, it's just like time to get to everything. I wish I had more space. I'm enjoying drawing these birds, and I'm just running out of space. It's really sad. Why do I draw so big? I need to start using my A3 sketchbook, but it doesn't fit on the desk. Unfortunately, need a bigger desk. That's funny that you disliked last week so much. I think it was my favourite so far. Last week's was nice, and you also doing the shortlist, so I think it is a really nice bird in the shortlist. I don't know why, I just had a problem with them. April, you probably talked about this before, but can you say in 1 to 2 sentences is the difference between oil and wax pastels? Are wax pastels like the Neocolor 2 always water soluble? Can you also liquefy the oil pastels with alcohol or such? Do you do that? So Pumpkin is saying that our water-soluble oil pastels, Prima Art has them. I have 2 of the boxes. I have not used oil pastels a lot. The way I've used them is on their own, and then I use them on their own and I draw over with, I'll show you. I did some last night actually. Basically, I just use them on their own. So like, this we did last night for Odd Orange. Just like drawing with them basically, and then there's some later on here, like this here, where they're more kind of like coloring in, and then I also use pencil with them. Like I draw over the top of them with pencil. These are some sheep. That's how I use them. I don't really use them for like art. I mean, it is like sketching and things. And I have used them to do animals, dogs and things, and more kind of nicer, not just line drawing. But I haven't really used them like how you see other people use them, you know, where they make amazing drawings. I have tried to use ones with alcohol before, like literally for 5 minutes, but I hated it. I hated the smell. It wasn't alcohol, it was something else. Turpentine, I think. It was gross. Did not like it. Did not appreciate it. And so I'm not the big, I don't really know much about oil colours, I'm sorry. Oil pastels. Just that I like them. I think they're really fun. And I want to learn more. The difference between, what do you say? Neocolor 2, wax pastels and oil pastels. So wax pastels, these are like Neocolors. It's kind of hard to show you without drawing. Maybe we can just draw us with some oil. Let's get a nice purple one. Oh god. Did you hear that? Okay, let's zoom in here. Okay, so like the wax pastel, this is Neocolor 2, it's water soluble. Neocolor 1 isn't water soluble. So you can get wax pastels that aren't water soluble. This is Neocolor 2. I never use it with water, hardly ever. So I have to be honest with you, I could probably just use Neocolor 1s, but the Neocolor 2, you do have the option, so that's why I like them. This is oil pastel. So you can kind of see the difference. This looks harder, and this looks like kind of, like it comes off like a softer. And then I find the oil pastels are really good for like coverage, going over things like this. So you see how it's obviously a brighter color too, but it always feels like a little bit more opaque. But this is like gonna rub easily, more easily, see? And this one doesn't rub as easy. There we go. That's all I know, guys. If you know more about oil pastels and wax pastels, pop them in the chat, because I never like to say that I'm an expert on anything, because I'm always learning and I'm always trying and experimenting, and the way I learn is just to make mistakes and play with things and do dumb things. And people tell me, no, April, actually you can take the top off that. So yeah, I get a lot of help from other people. So if you've ever helped me in the past with something silly, thank you. Alright, this guy is done. He looks like he's got 2 heads. That's fine. And let's just do maybe a little... I don't know what we can do on here. We don't have much space, I think, left. Let's draw this face, because he's just silly. It's just a silly little face. It's like an old granny bird who's seen some younger birds on her lawn, and she's like, get out of here. Doesn't quite look like her, but okay, I just realized I'm calling all of these birds guys, apart from when it's grumpy, and then I call it a girl. I think that says more about me than the bird. Oops. Alright, and give her some little give him some little waddles, because boy birds can be angry too. Thank you very much for your answers. Yeah, you can get oil pastels that aren't water soluble, but I think you can use some of them with water. Like I feel like I have used water with some that aren't advertised as water soluble. I'd say just get a couple of each. Like get a couple of Neo colors, get a couple of Neo pastels. Give them a try and see which one you like. Let's do some pink cheeks. Alright, and now we just need to write the name. Cassowary. So we don't forget what this bird's called. I think it's got 2 O's. Ta-da! And should we put some little stars around him? I always feel like I just need to fill in the blanks with something. I don't know why it's stars. It just has been stars for the last couple of years. I just love drawing stars. I think they're just so fun. There's so many other things I could draw though, but it's my sketchbook, guys. I do what I want now. Alright, we finished! Woohoo! So what? 2-headed cassowary. Okay, cool. So we're done. And that's it. Good night, everyone. I'll see you next time. No, I'm just joking. It's only 8:30. We've only been doing this for an hour and a half. Do you think I can do... Oh, don't look at that. No, you can. This is yesterday's one. Yeah, that's fine. Is filling in the blanks like the need for music? Maybe. It's psychoanalyzing me, but I like it. I like it a lot. Look, I've done it on every page. Little flowers, stars... flowers, leaves. The penguin here has like a dead fish for some poor little fishy. Yeah, I just always do it. I don't know why. Okay, alright, we gotta pick a cassowary to do. Guys, also forget that you saw anything that you were meant to see. I think we're gonna draw this one with the little babies, yeah? And I think I am gonna draw him coming into the page. I think that's super cute. So I need to tidy the desk so that we can get to painting, and then I might go wash my hands because they are a little bit grubby, and I won't be long because the bathroom's literally 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. It's just 2 steps away. Imagine if it was 2 minutes. Imagine if I had to walk to the bathroom for 2 minutes every time I needed to go. That would be really annoying. Okay, don't want that pastel. Goodbye, pastel. And all these back. Just gonna, I don't normally tidy up before I draw, but I feel like I need to right now because everything's kind of chaotic. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I have the paper right here. Ta-da! So I've already got it. I cut it up a while ago and I forgot what side is the right way up, but I was staring at it before stream starts and I think it's this way up. So we're gonna go right now. We're gonna do, let's get him up here just so we can remind ourselves what we're drawing. Where is he? He's disappeared. It's gonna be the last one I pick, isn't it? This one. Yeah. I'll be back in 1 minute. So entertain yourselves, speak amongst yourselves. Hello, we're back. Okay, so here's my paints. Here's my neon paints. And I get a lot of questions. I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram about my paints. I have done a few stories, but I probably should have made. Do they even have highlights on Instagram anymore? I can't remember. But obviously stories disappear after after 24 hours. So these are the paints I'm using though, guys. So these here are the Kuretake Gansai Tambi watercolor 36 set paints with this green box on it, this lid. These are my colors. It's a handy dandy chart. And then I'm also using these ones here, which are the Lumi accent color, which I got from Choose and Keeping, but apparently you can find them online. So I would look online because they're pretty cheaper, unless you're in London and you want to treat yourself, because going to Choose and Keeping and buying something from there honestly feels like you've gone into Versace or whatever and picked up one of them Birkin bags. I just watched Gilmore Girls episode where she got the Birkin bag, so it's on my mind. Delicious water. I just feel like I haven't drunk much tonight. Do you ever drink too fast and you get a bubble in your throat? You need to burp, but you're live streaming, so you can't really, because it'd be rude. That never happens to me. Water. Here we go. Brushes. In here. Do you like this little, my brush pot? He's so cute. This one, I forgot what brushes I use. Oh, this is my favorite brush, but I can't really use him anymore because for like detailed stuff, because he's a bit, yeah, he's been through the ringer. So I was using a different brush, this one here. Not my favorite, but it's good for stuff. I really scrub my brushes though. I like, you know. That was fast. Washing my hands. Didn't take long at all. Look how clean they are. Woohoo. Ready to go. We just need a pencil so that we can... Okay, I just burped. That was nice. Right, here we go. So let's actually move this over because I need to draw this bird here. Alright, so when I draw the birds, what I've been doing is not looking at the reference. The reference is just there so you guys can see it. I'm not going to peek at it though. And then I've actually just been drawing my sketch. So I want to make sure that his legs aren't so close to the bottom here because I don't think that's really cool. Look he's like the perfect size. And I also need to be careful because I have had a couple of birds that I've had to erase a few times because I've drawn them wrong. And obviously I'm not using a pencil, I'm using a coloured pencil. This one here actually is a piece of paper that I erased like 4 times and I couldn't get the bird right. I don't know if you're able to see it. You probably can't even see it. It was one of the other birds. I can't remember which bird it was now. Alright, here we go. So I'm just going to start like here. And I'm just going to sketch kind of like what just general, not like anything detailed, just general kind of shape. And his legs, I don't normally draw the legs on. I normally just, you can't even see what I'm drawing. It's like I'm drawing with invisible ink. I don't do the legs one normally. I normally just leave the legs and I just draw these after. And then the little birds, I want to put, I want the floor to go here. So they'll be like here and here, here, here. And they're going to just be like little puffs of, beautiful little puffs of fur. Or feathers, I guess, as they... And I feel like one of them is like a little sister, and then one of them's like big brother. So I'm gonna make one of them a little bit bigger. So he's like he's looking after his sister, you know. Maybe his sister has seen something in the forest and wants to check it out, and he's like, no, we shouldn't, cause Dad said like we gotta stay, you know. So he's just making up an entire story for these guys. Don't mind me. It doesn't have to be perfect, because the whole thing about what I'm trying to do with Birbfest this year is I want to be more sketchy. Like I want to try and be less, what's the word? Tight. Let me just double check this doesn't have any. Guys, do you know what I used to do when I was in school? Just to erase it on the floor. Okay. Or the wall sometimes. Okay, here we go. Like this. Then we can put the little hat on. I know it's technically not a hat, guys. Okay. But, okay. There we go. So that's all I've done. I know, it's magnificent. Yeah, you guys are thinking, wow, April, what a perfect sketch. Nailed it. You can't see it. Look, it's so light. You can't... There they are. Look at them. That's so cute. Katie's here. Hi, Katie. My chat has been messed up, so I don't know if this is going to actually work. It didn't work. Katie, try again. Oh, it's a shame it wasn't working. Okay, let's start drawing with paint. Technically called painting. I've been here. You've been here this whole time. Good thing we didn't say anything bad about you. I never would. I never would say anything bad about you, Katie. She loves it. Okay. Hello. I was Gaeta. Is that how I pronounce your name? I think I've asked you before. I'm terrible with names. Do apologise. I get my name wrong all the time. The other day I pronounced my name August. Like, who does that? August. Is that even a name? Okay. Let's begin. We're going to start with neon, actually, because sometimes I find it easier so it doesn't smush into the other colours. And I think I'm going to take inspiration from this one and do kind of like a pink, the neon, the pink. So, boy, this is going to be fun. Just got to go in, no hesitation. Don't even worry about it. Like, it's fine. If it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. Like, it's not the end of the world. I don't know why I get a bit nervous with pink. With yellow, I don't. I think it's easier to cover up if you make a mistake. You said it right, but my real name is Eva. Oh, Eva. Should I try and remember that? I'll try and remember that, okay? Because that is a lovely name. Gaeta, is that like, I feel like it's something to do with chickens. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright. blue. So this is why this handy dandy chart comes in, because now I can pick the perfect blue, and I think this blue would be lovely. Number 63, because these are very, very difficult to see the colours sometimes, especially the darker colours, and also if the colours are like painted over, which they occasionally are. And as you can see, number 63, this one here, I've used it a lot because I really like that colour. Get out of here. Katie, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. Last week, maybe? Was it last week? Like on stream? Try not to get too close to the pink because I don't want it to go. I don't want it to merge. But then I'm thinking, maybe it'll be nice if it merges. Let me zoom so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe it'll be nice if I merge it in, because then it'll kind of go like purpley. That could be kind of fun. Just at the top, maybe. And then also going to use a darker colour. No, that's not dark enough. This one down here, you can't see it, but it's number 67. It's actually my favourite blue. It's like almost a black. Oh, actually no, I was going to use that for the big body. The big body. I've been taking a break from social media this month. Oh, Katie, literally the month to take a break. I feel like I have been non-stop on social media this month. I might take a break next month. That's cool though. Are you just doing that so you can get on with work? Or is it just kind of like a detox? Gotta go around the eyes. It doesn't matter. It don't have to be perfect. It had to be perfect because I'm just gonna go over it with a pencil, you know. Thank you. Gaeta is my nickname, but in my language it means. Oh yes, of course it does. I don't know why I thought it meant chicken. It means biscuit or cookie. Yes, that's lovely. Oh, now I want a cookie. I so needed it so much. I still look, but not creating to post. What shall we do? Maybe this ochre colour for the head. I kind of feel like over painting. I kind of want it to be a little bit messy. Not like crazy messy, just not so neat. Alright, now we come on to the best part, which is the body, because I do love this blue. It's my favourite. I think actually my camera might be too bright, because it does look very bright on here. If I do that, maybe you can see it a bit better. Chicken is gallina, which is really similar. Okay, thank you. Thanks for clearing that up, because I thought it sounded familiar, but now you said it's a cookie, I can see the biscuits in my head, like the packets. Alright, I'm going to have a little bit of black, I think. I think it might be nice to make this kind of dark, and then we can go over with like some lighter neo colours and things. I think that might be really nice. Sometimes I find if it's too light, you can't make anything else pop on it. Right, I'm trying to look at my sketch actually. I keep looking at the reference because it's there, but I just should be looking at my sketch, not the reference. Okay, so he's going to go off the page, like we said. And another thing I've been enjoying is taking the brown and mixing the brown in with the blue, so it's not like completely black. It just makes a really nice colour. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but like this is the brown here, and if I mix it a little bit with the blue, it's kind of hard to see. I'm not really showing it very well. I'm gonna go all the way to the edge, and then I think what I'm gonna do is actually get a whole bunch of water and try and make it kind of like, I don't know, I just want to make it like a little messier. Like I was in a rush when I was drawing this, you know? It's like trying to, not that messy, April, oh my gosh. It's like trying to, what's the word, like, I'm trying to think of that word that means that you make something. Manufacture. It's like I'm trying to manufacture, spontaneity. I got it out eventually. It's like I'm trying to manufacture spontaneity because I've already been spontaneous, but now I'm trying to be spontaneous but be neat. But at the same time, make it look spontaneous. It's definitely a brain workout. I've got to tell you that. And that's what I'm going to do. No, that's a lie. I'm actually going to do the little babies. Oh, let's use a little bit of the yellow. See how excited I get over neons? It's actually quite scary how excited I am by neons. I've been busy working on my website and adding new things to my portfolio. I want to get that set. I have the Art Nouveau set. Yeah, I have the Art Nouveau set too. I really liked it, but I was actually playing with it before Birbfest because I was going to use it. I was actually thinking about using it for Birbfest, but it was too pastel-y. I wasn't digging it. So I chose this one instead, the regular one. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. Okay, I'm just going to do like a little splash of colour because I want to do most of the stuff with the neo colours, I think. Okay, and then we're going to just dry it off a little bit. And dry it off a little bit here because I want to hair dry this now. And I don't want it to... Ta-da! Alright, let's tidy up quickly. I feel like we're doing speed Birbfest at the moment. Like I'm being timed or something. Yeah, it's very muted. It is muted. It is nice though. I primed the panel for the Cassowary I'm painting with neon pink. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Lots of people do that, don't they? Put a neon pink or like an opera pink or something as the background. And then it kind of, all the colours glow through it. Alright, there we go. So this is the, how far I'm taking it right now. It's basically just some paint. You can see it's paint. I'm not tricking you, promise. Oh, a lot of the times I've been picking up the paper and then I realise I have paint on my hand, but thankfully this one is unscathed. Right, let me get my hairdryer out. Found it. It's on the floor. It's always on the floor. I'm gonna hairdry this, okay? And then I'm gonna just put the Be Right Back page on so you don't get the okay, I won't be long. Oh, I put it on the wrong page. I always do that when I come back. I forget which page to click on. Okay, I finished the hair drying stage. I think it's pretty dry now. It didn't take long. Let's just on zoom. Most of it is covered now. I bet it looks really cool, Wendy. So let's quickly pick some colours. I know we just put them away, but now I'm just going to get them back out again. I got the red. I don't know if we'll use that. I've got this blue. I think I'm also going to try and use this, this black, obviously, always. And then from the pencils, I believe, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm also going to use the neon pink. And from the pencils, I used the indigo and this colour, which is green ochre, and I used the orange, and that's it for now on the pink. And then we can add more if we need to in a second. And this one. I love the whole sketchbook page. Are you going to do a zine with the sketches? I am, Katie. I haven't done my zine from like last year. So I actually want to try and spend February. I can never really struggle with saying that word. It's like library, February. I want to spend February. I want to spend next month, getting stuff ready for an Etsy update. Hopefully not take all month doing it, but no promises, guys. Last Etsy update was in June last year, which was Birbfest stuff from that previous January. So this year I want to try and be better with my Etsy shop because I'm trying to make some bread this year. I want to save. I want to like get some savings under my belt. I want to start like, you know, making this a proper, like being more business savvy. So I need to make the zine from last year. Haven't done that yet. Birbfest 2023. Yeah. I have a bunch of 2020 Birbfest 2022 zines. Birbfest 2021 zines I don't have anymore. They're all sold, and I don't think I'll get any more because that's a very, very old style that I don't know, I'm not really into anymore. And then I thought maybe I could do like buy one get one free, or not buy one get one free. Like you can get a two. So if you don't have 2 years, you can get 2, or you can get 3, and there'll be like a special price for those bundles. And then I want to do stickers, prints. I want to sell the originals. I want to do postcards, like all the things. And I even did pins a few years ago, if you guys remember that, for Birbfest, the very first one I did, which was like 4 years ago. Do I want to do pins again? Could that be fun? I think it could be fun. The problem is with doing pins is like, how do you choose the birds to do? You don't know what birds are going to be popular. It's really difficult. So that was a really long-winded answer, Katie. Could have just said yes, but that's me. Why say one word when you could say 527, you know? Okay, let's do some drawing with this little character. I'm going to move him over here, but I'm going to use this spare paper to put underneath, because I always find it a little bit better to have a bit of cushioning. Like this, so we can see the bird, but we can also draw. We're going to zoom in. I find this so distracting, but I don't want to push my computer away any further. I do apologize. Here we go. Are you drawing on hot press paper? I am drawing on paper for sure. I can tell you exactly what it is because I have it on the floor over here. Unless... no, here it is. Sometimes I rip the cover off because I keep the backing board for sending orders. This is the paper I'm using. Also, I could just do this, I guess. So getting to that part of the night when I lose a plot. Okay, here we go. So, Dana Rowney is the make. Aquafine is the brand, is the name. Smooth is the type. And I don't know, hot pressed. That's what we were looking for. Hot pressed. 300 squared, whatever that means. Acid free, which is good because acid is bad, apparently. And that's it. I cut it into these squares. I get 2 squares out from every A3 piece of paper, but then I get 4 of these guys. And actually, I was going to talk to you about these guys. These are little squares. Yeah, geometry. And I was thinking we could do a live stream, maybe 2 or 3, or counting these squares, like 7 live streams in the next couple of months. And I could draw birds, just sketches. Would that be boring? What I was thinking of doing is doing like a thing on my store. Maybe, I don't know what it would be like if you buy a certain amount, or if you buy a certain item, you get like a little mini original with your order. I thought that could be super cute. I don't want to spend too long on them though, obviously, because I think all of those squares would be a lot. So I was thinking just like one of these sketches, you know, with the markers, the pencils, like 10 minutes a sketch. I think that could be super cute. But that's a problem for future April. Okay, now we continue on. We're gonna do this. Try to be a little bit messy, but not too messy. We're going for manufactured, what did I say? Manufactured I can't remember what I said now. That was really good. I think I should copyright that phrase if I can remember it. Manufactured. Guys, can you tell me? I can't remember. Oh, look at the pink on top of the blue. That looks really nice. Can you see that? Kind of like goes purple. It's kind of cool, huh? This pencil likes to cling to the paper. Go away. Manufactured spontaneity. Thank you, Rose. Manufactured spontaneity. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Because that's actually genius. And when I write my memoirs, the Book of Monkey memoirs from a monkey, working title, I can use this catchphrase. Okay, manufacture. I would just pretend I know how to spell it. Spontaneity. I would choose 2 big words, wouldn't I? 2 big spelling bee words. Okay. One more question. What kind of sketchbook are you doing for your main sketches? This is the Pith sketchbook. This one here, A4. It's the one that doesn't have... Oh, God, I just did like that gross TikTok thing where they do that with their fingernails. Oh. I hate that so much. If ever anyone does it in a video, I swipe. And if ever anyone starts a video with, did you know, I swipe immediately. Immediate pass from me. Pith. I'm trying to show you the thing here. So it's the Pith sketchbook, A4. I think it's the Ora Blanco. I love these sketchbooks so much. Like, I've got one here. I've got another one. This is A5. I've got this one here, which I started last year. Oh, that's a fly. I started last year. It's going to be, I won't show you because it's quite personal, but it's a book of self-portraits, and I think the cover's so cute. And I think that's all I have, but I have so many of them. I love them so much. So, like, probably my favorite sketchbook now. Pith. P-I-T-H. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were drawing, weren't we? Sometimes I get so distracted. Me distracted? Okay. Let's draw this guy's eye. I want to draw a little kind of oval eye, I think, today. I don't know why, I just wasn't drawing that. And then his little beak. He's looking down at his buddies. They're not his buddies, they're his children. I mean, maybe they are also his friends, but, you know, dad first, friends second. Oh gosh, the eyes are completely 2 different sizes, which is fine. It just adds to the charm, right? So I'm going for a pencil because I want to do a pencil around the eye instead of a Neocolor because it's quite a tight area. There we go. Perfect. And then I'm going to try and do not too many lines. So I'm just going to try and keep it kind of, see how we don't have any lines in this sketch apart from the feet, which I quite like, and the beak. So I'm going to try and do that kind of like a lineless style. I have been doing a lot of my birds lineless, I think. Like, I've been doing a little bit of line, but not too much. The eyeballs are accurate to parenthood. Well, there we go then. He's got one eye on one kid and one eye on the other kid. I can't remember. I think it was this Neocolor that I used for the top here. And then I want to go around with this blue. I have been sharpening them, but I think it's fine. We don't need to sharpen it. I think it's okay, a bit blunt today. I have been sharpening it if I want to get like a really nice point. But sometimes I think it's actually nice to have, you can't really see that, but it's kind of nice to have like the really thick line. You can't really see that because it's not dark enough. Let's go over with this. We'll make it a little bit darker. There we go. Those Ecoline brush pens are also water soluble, so sometimes they kind of smush into the Neocolor, which is quite nice. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of red on here on the wattle. What do you think? Give it a go. I think that's quite nice actually. Yeah, it kind of tones it down a little bit. So it's still neon-y. So this is the kind of thing I was saying. So if I was going to try and print this out like this, see, so close. Do you guys see this? Do you see this right here? If I was going to try and print this out, that would be impossible to like do an embellishment over the top. I would literally have to draw neon on top and then draw over with, I'd have to like recreate that on 10 different, and I'd have to remember what I used, how I used it, what combination. And I know what you're thinking, April, it doesn't have to be perfect, you could just draw whatever. But I would literally, sometimes when I'm looking at these sketches and I'm looking at a colour and I have to get that colour, like I have to get the right colour that I used on the sketch. I don't know why, it's just something it's just a need. It's like filling in the gaps or listening to music. It's just one of my quirks. I think this eyeball needs to be bigger. That's better. Okay, I think I don't like that little gap there in the head. Let's just do this. I like it a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. Wish I was a little bit taller. Do you guys know that song? I wish there was a tool for blowing stuff off. Guys, just so you know, every original that I sell, if you want to purchase one, will come with my DNA free. Completely free of charge. Fingerprints, maybe some hot breath. You know, like a little piece of me with each original. So I hope that I'm really selling that. I hope I sell out because like I mentioned, I am trying to make that bread. I did my taxes. I actually did my taxes today. I haven't been putting it off. I almost finished them, but I had to go do the actual, I had written everything down, you know. I did my little spreadsheet and everything. I wrote everything, all my incomings, outgoings. It's so sad. The amount of postage and fees from like Etsy and Stripe and Patreon, it's just depressing when you write it down like that. But I did it all, and then all I had to do today is the form, you know, like on the website. And it was really sad to see how much tax I had to pay. Last year, guess how much tax I had to pay? £1.80, because I made a loss because I just brought so many art materials. But this year I didn't make a loss, which on one hand is really nice, like yay. But on the other hand, I had to pay tax and I was really sad about it. Okay, I'm glad I didn't miss that. Gotta go. Okay, little egg. I'll see you next week. DNA. Yeah. Do you guys ever wonder, think about like how much your DNA is around? Like how easy it would be to get, you know, like Gattaca when he put the hair in the keyboard. I always think of that. Like, if I get my DNA over something and then there's a crime scene in that place, it would be so easy to be charged for something. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm going to try and erase it. It's just a bit of red. I don't know what it is though. I didn't like it on there. Alright, let's do the body. So this body is a little black, a little blue, and then some neon colour on top. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and make a little bit of hair, like hairy, because I really like how like furry this is. I think it's really fun. And then we're just going to scribble. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Maybe I should have made it lighter actually, because it's kind of hard to see the black on the black. Oh well, too late now. Gattaca. Oh, love Gattaca. It's one of my all-time favourite films. And I think people say like Jude Law is hot, like peak Jude Law is, you know, Alfie, or no, peak Jude Law for me, Gattaca. I was obsessed with Jude Law and Gattaca. Also in Talented Mr. Ripley, I think he's really good. I've been watching Law and Order SVU, and it's been making me so paranoid about leaving my fingerprints somewhere or being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I know, it's crazy how much DNA. It's all I think about. I think it's like the age of CSI. Like I grew up watching so many of those procedural TV shows that it's always in my head. Like, if I was ever going to make a murder or a really bad crime, like robbery or whatever, like, you would have to shave every inch of your body. You'd have to scrub, like, all of your skin. You'd have to wear, you know, like, take all the precautions necessary. These people in TV shows and movies, I can't actually enjoy the story because I'm just thinking about all the ways they're going to get caught. And I don't know if that's healthy or not. Probably not. But I think honestly, it's just just watching just a ton of CSI when I was younger. I loved CSI. Dexter was very good as well. I did enjoy Dexter. I think this is this colour. Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. So, some more little furry bits down here. I actually really love how his little legs come down, so I think I'm going to try and replicate that. I just need to find the pen. Here it is. I'm going to put one leg here and one leg here. So actually he's a little bit, I kind of wish I had drawn him a little bit over, but it's fine. I really loved how this shape is, and this one's a little bit longer. It's fine. I think actually what will help is if we bring his back up a bit like this and make him a bit more chunkier. April, you think too much. I can't help it. I just got a big, beautiful brain, and it's just always going. I have to tell you that I'm not like, I do overthink everything. It's just one of my things, but I'm not very intelligent. Like, I lack a lot of common sense, to be honest. I ask kind of really dumb questions a lot of the time, but I'm always thinking. That's the main thing, right? Okay, I do like this. Even this little line here, which is kind of like a stray line. I'd like it, actually. I think it's kind of nice. How do you stop thinking, though, guys? Honestly. Like, does anyone have any ideas or tips or advice on how to do that? Because I'm always thinking. The other night, actually, last night, so this morning I had to wake up early because I had to finish a video for work. Because I won't go into all the details, but they needed it today, and it was like in a whip, in a very, very low whip. Like, basically I had 2 seconds of this video done, and the video was like 14 seconds long, and not a very long video, but I had like 2 seconds done. I think I'm gonna put some purple in here. Should I put some purple in? Maybe a little bit of purple, just a little bit. So yeah, I showed this video, and I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle working in the evening. I get like so tired. So at 5 o'clock, I was just over it. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I knew I had a couple of hours work to do to like get it to a good place to show anyone. So I decided to like do it in this morning instead. I'm just gonna draw these legs while I talk, okay? Because I just want to let you know I'm drawing them. I'm a bit nervous about it, but we're gonna carry on. And what was I saying? So basically I decided to wake up at 7 and finish this video before 9 so I could like hand it over to the powers that be to look at it. And I don't normally have trouble sleeping, but last night I woke up at maybe like 3 or 4 in the morning because I had this dream that I had woken up late, and I'd woken up at like 8:37, exactly 8:37. And I was yelling at Martin because he hadn't woken me up. And I was really late, and I was really panicked because I was worried that I wasn't going to finish my video on time. And then I couldn't sleep for the rest of the day, for the rest of the, 2-3 hours, because I was just thinking about how I might not wake up. Which is stupid because I had like 3 alarms set. Guys, I've been really enjoying doing these lines, kind of like messy. So kind of like I would do on a sketch. You see how they go out of the lines? So this is the difference between April from this year and April from last year. Last year, I would have done this super neat. Like, I would have drawn it really nicely. I wouldn't have any stray lines like this. But this year, I'm like, screw it. just be crazy. Just go messy. It's not as, you can't see that. It's not as, yeah, you can't, when I take it off screen, it's not as like messy or spontaneous as this one, but I think it's like a good mix, right? What do you think? What do you guys think? Uh-oh, we have a stray bit of neon pink here. Okay, I got it. My brain is always going. Katie's brain's always going. That's good. I'm not the only one. I'm an early morning worker. Get up and get started at 6 every morning because by the afternoon I'm done. Yeah, after about 3 I'm done for the day. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the legs like this. It kind of bothers me that this bit is darker than this bit. Maybe I'll just kind of soften it a little bit like this. There we go, nice. And I want to get more hair. There's not enough hair. There we go, that's better. Now I think what we need to do is the babies. So I think I'm going to do their beaks a bit different than on here. I'm going to do their beaks to match their dad's. So I'm going to sharpen this again because it's going to be quite small little beaks. Life is meant to be lived outside the lines. Drawings too. I love that, Rose. My hand's getting dirty again, see? Maybe you can see that. Oh, it's better if I do it like this. It's a little bit dirty because of the smudging. So I'm going to try not to put it back on the page. Okay, let's draw the eyes first. What can they be looking at? I feel like they need to be looking at something. I mean, they're so close to the edge of the page. I think it's fine. Okay, they'll just be looking off the page. They're all looking at something. I don't know what it is though, guys. Honestly, lost. I'm lost right now. Because I don't want to draw anything else on the page. If I was clever, and you know, I'm not, but if I was clever, I could have drawn them looking at each other or something, or looking at up, but it doesn't matter. I never said I was clever. And I think I will do little orange around their heads. I think that's really nice. Kind of makes them pop out because there's no orange on the dad at all. Nina's gonna run. Bye, Nina. Maybe I'll see you next week. I'm tired in the morning and tired in the evening. Yeah, I think I'm definitely like that sometimes. If I have to work though, I normally work a lot better in the morning. Getting out of bed is so hard in the winter, you know? Although, I say that, but getting out of bed for me in the winter isn't too bad. It's annoying, but it's not too bad because our heating comes on and it's so noisy and the radiators all clink and click. You could always draw some object of interest. Yeah, I was going to do that, Joe, but I don't know, like, they're not looking on the page, they're looking off the page. So I can't really draw anything. I could always go in with white paint later and just go over the eyeballs and then redraw them. It might come out a little bit like lumpy though, which I don't really want to do. I'll finish it and then we'll see what we think. We're going to use this colour for the kind of like this, make it a little bit messy. And this one here. Probably should have done this first. Oh well. I don't know if what I should do with the body because it looks okay. It just looks a little bit unfinished. Their legs are kind of yellow, which is fine. They have these really nice little patterns on their back, don't they? Okay, maybe I can take this colour, which is basically the same colour. Like I just want to get a little bit more dark around their like neck area, just so you can kind of see that it's a neck. there you go. I think that's fine. And now we'll draw the little textures. So we're just going to do some lines to kind of show. Some people have been doing such crazy realistic stuff, getting all the patterns and all the colors, and I just do representation of, like, there's a line there, sure. There we go. And I think I might do some really light white. Maybe we'll try this pencil, which is the Derwent drawing pencil. It's quite nice. Yeah, I think that's nice. Kind of like tone down that neon a little bit. I think it was a little bit too much. And maybe some dots at the, just for the tails. And now we're going to do the feet, which I'm a bit nervous about. And also, guys, can you see I smushed it there with my silly hand. See if we can erase some of this. They're looking for snacks. Yes, that's what they're doing. It's like a Burger King off in the jungle, I think, somewhere. Good evening. I'm late today. Oh, never mind. Well, you did miss basically everything, and I have almost finished. But don't fear, because I'm sure there's still a few good minutes left at the end. I have lost my pencil. Found it. And this will be on the live tab after, if you want to watch. Katie's gone. Bye, Katie. Sometimes I see Eric Carle in your drawings. My kids used to read his books when they were little. He uses a lot of collage. I will have to look him up because I'm not familiar with his name, but I may know his work if I see it. Eric Carle. I don't know if that's how you say it. That's how I say it. Yes. Oh, he illustrated the Very Hungry Caterpillar, did he? Oh, yeah, I know his work. Yeah, it's very cool. It's like very collagey. Nice simple shapes. That's what we like to see. Christiane's got to go. No worries. I'll see you tomorrow. No, wait. You'll see me tomorrow? Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see each other tomorrow. Nice. All right, cool. Not now, though. Probably you're a busy person. Oh, I'm often worried about ruining stuff, so sometimes I take a picture and try stuff out on Procreate. You could try adding something in Stack Flying and check if the lines of sight match up. Yes, I do that sometimes as well. I don't often do it in Procreate because I just can't be bothered to get my iPad out. But I have done it on my sketchbook. And actually, if I go through my sketchbook, I might even be able to show you like where I've done it. So let's have a look. I bet I won't find anything now, and you guys are going to think I'm making it up. Yeah, no. Bees. I mean, I put bees in places. I can't remember what I did now, but I have done it. I promise. I can't remember though. But yeah, I do know what you mean. Sometimes I do that. I like draw things around my sketch to see if it's gonna work. Or I have done it on Procreate before too. Yeah. Or like this one here. Like I just put things in the little boxes to see if they work. Things like that. Oh, guys, we're almost finished. I really like these two little guys. I think they're so cute. Just gotta draw the little legs now. And I like these legs better than these legs. I didn't really like those legs. I'm gonna just try and do little kind of same versions of the legs that the dad has. Like this. One leg is skinny, one leg is fat. It's fine. And I'm drawing the lines very lightly so they're not like in your face. There we go. I feel like I should draw some plants or something. Maybe like some, I don't know, some rocks or some leaves or something. What do you guys think? It just feels a little bit empty. I don't want to draw anything up here. Normally I would draw something up here or here, but I actually kind of really like that white space. I'm just thinking something on the ground to just kind of like connect them to the ground. So even something like, just like a little rock like this, or maybe a little bush. A little bush. What do you guys think of the bush? I think I like that. Should we do it in orange? Orange to match their little heads. Okay, let's actually sharpen this one now. We're going to sharpen it, okay? Oh, this is so exciting because we get to get out our sharpening box. The sharpening box. Which art material is your favourite from the ones you have used for this year's Birbfest? I'm curious. Ay, that is a tough question. If I was going to say, you know, I might have said back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I mean like 3 weeks ago, I probably would have said my luminance pencils, but I have been enjoying my Neocolors so much. I really, really love them. So I'm going to say Neocolors. Okay, let's see if we can get all the shavings into the box. What's the sharpening box? It's basically just a box where I collect my sharpenings. And I do have a plan to try and make these into like crayons, I guess, or something. I have them all in different colours. Some of them are really full. I don't want to make paint out of them because I won't use that. But I did, I have seen people make crayons before. So basically put a little bit of water in. And maybe I can put some like of my glycerin stuff in. That was open. Oops. And then you can kind of wait till it sets and make your own homemade fat crayon. So I might try that. I got it a while ago because I never sharpened my Neocolors and I really wanted to use them sharp to get like nice points and things. I didn't want to waste them. So I got that little box. I'm collecting all the shavings in there. Alright, let's do a little, a couple of little rocks here. And I'm going to draw one over the foot. I've just been enjoying drawing things over things, like flowers over things, leaves over things. Martin, again, he's likes my art, but he's always asking me things like, oh, when are you going to finish it? Or why is the flower see-through? Things like that. Like, you just don't get it. Just don't get it, Martin. It's, you know, you have to be... You have to be really down and hip with the kids to get it. But I have been enjoying drawing over things and just like leaving, I don't know, just experimenting with things. Okay, I'm gonna use this blue. I was gonna use the Neocolor, but this blue is kind of the same color anyway. And I think that'll be fine. Come back. I'm just gonna do one little bush and that's it, okay? I love how I ask you for permission. Is it okay, guys? I'm just going to do one little bush. Like this. That's it. And then maybe just a tiny little bush here. Like this. And I think we finished. What do you guys think? Do you think the bushes and the floor rock is okay? Or do you think it's distracting? Because now I'm not sure. And I don't know anymore. I like it though. I think this is really cute. I think it turned out really cute. Just pop it on so you guys can see it. We'll see it with all its little buddies around him. Elsie likes it. Is that a pillbox that you're putting your shavings in? Yes, it is. I love the babies. Me too. They're cute. I've left them quite simple. This is actually quite a simple little one that I've done today. But I really like it. I think it's cute. Nice. I'm glad you guys like it. I really like this head coming out of this guy's butt too. Alright, that's all I'm going to do today. I'm not going to... Sometimes I would also bring in this here, this paint. I haven't done it for all of them. Sometimes I bring it in and I put just like a little bit of paint somewhere. But I don't think it needs it. I think I quite like it simple. Someone's asking what the neon paint is. I've lost it now. Where did I put it? This is a neon paint. It's called Lumi Accent Color, and I love it. And it's my favorite paint. And this yellow, I've like used 25% of it already, and I'm really sad. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day there. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this guy, actually. I was a bit nervous about this song because I didn't know if I'd like him, but I think he turned out super cute. And I really love this. I don't know what they're looking at. It's just a mystery. I think it's fine. You can just make up the story yourself, like what they're looking at off screen, and that's it. So, guys, we have one more. I think we have one more. The Cuban Toddy. Let me just double check before we go. Zoom. Let me go to Instagram, actually. It'll be easier. I can never find where I've put the list. I've lost it. Okay, here we go. Birbfest. So, one more. We have one more. The Cuban Toddy. Wow, have we really done 4 live streams for Birbfest? That's crazy. We're going to do one more next week, and that is the last one on the shortlist. That'll be the last live stream of Birbfest. So I hope you guys can join me for it. And that's all. So I'll see you guys on the internet, on Instagram, over on YouTube. And I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.